Hey guys, Rhett here. What's going on? At my client Joe and Amy's second Section 8 rental property. They have this house under contract for $30,000. The rehab needed here, $75,000. Yes, it needs a lot of work, but we're gonna get, this is a 4-bedroom, we're gonna get about $1,300 a month in Section 8 rent for this, guaranteed income. One of the reasons why I wanted to show you guys this, and I like showing a combination on the channel of different things, large rehab homes, short rehab homes, and small rehab homes, what I mean. But this home right here was owned by drug dealers. This was what's known as a trap house, okay? So they've been long gone out of here, and the neighborhood is very much cleaned up since they were here. But I wanna show you some of the security measures that they put into place, including steel covers on every single window around the entire home. So you can see out, you can't see in, and they're on literally every window. They're bolted into all of the framing. So you just see what we're looking at here. We have a vault door, solid steel vault door at the front of the home. You have every window is bolted up so nobody can get in, nobody can see in. It's unbelievably secured. Now, there's a color coding. That's how you get in. There's no key access, and it goes up and down to open the door, okay? Guys, true vault. Look at this. So we're gonna run through this one pretty quick, guys. But because one of the main reasons is there's no power on in here yet, but every part of this house needs to be redone. Ceilings are falling in, it needs a new roof, it needs new HVAC, it needs new windows, it needs new doors, it needs new flooring, it needs plumbing, it needs electrical, it needs everything. Everything needs to be done at this house, all right? So here we are in the living room. Off of the living room, we have bedroom number 1. Now, bedroom number 1, as you'll see, every single window has exterior covers. They have interior covers as well. So these are, what happens, what you do is you take these steel covers, you put them over the windows, and then you run a piece of steel cable, which is unbelievably cranked, incredibly tight, and you run it across to these steel bars, and you torque it. So what happens is that piece of metal gets tightened so much. If you guys have ever boarded up homes, you'll understand the philosophy behind this. If not, you can just see how ridiculous it is. I mean, there's not one window in here that isn't completely bolted. Now, this window right here, both of these windows, there's no glass. So the interior window is up in this one, it's busted out in this one, and you can see, even regardless, you can't get in here. So this house was locked down like crazy. They've been dealing drugs out of here for a long time, and they really weren't hiding it, right? So bedroom number 1 right there. We'll cover up that fireplace. You have a nice big kitchen right here. Dining space, big living room, nice big dining space. The reason we bought it is because it has potential. And one thing I love doing, and this, guys, is one of the reasons I do this, and this is why I love working with clients to do stuff like this. But we take a home that has a horrible past. Dealing drugs, God only knows how many lives a home like this indirectly or directly affected, right? Homes like this owned by gangs, run by gangs, it's just so ugly. And what we can do is we can come in here and we can change the future of what this house is. So if we don't come in here and buy this house, and people come in here, people have been coming here for over a year. This house has been on market for over 12 months. People come in here and they go, no way, absolutely not. Can't touch it, can't touch it. We come in here and we see potential. We see the ability for a family to come in here and move in here and change the outcome of their lives. And when we see layouts like this, we know the structure's strong, right? We know people aren't messing around with it. We know people aren't getting in, that's for sure. So We see good structure. Yes, it needs a ton of work. The entire house needs to be painted. It needs drywall and sheetrock work throughout the entire house. It needs everything you could possibly imagine this house needs. All of the grounds are bad. We unscrewed one of the outlets. They're all 3-pronged. There's no grounds behind anything. It needs electrical, it needs plumbing, it needs absolutely everything. But even though it needs all that stuff, we're willing to do that. And we're willing to change the course of a home like this and have that positively affect someone who's living in a situation that's not as good as ours and who can benefit from moving into this kind of house. If you guys want to be a part of something like that, where you can help somebody less fortunate than you, but also make a lot of money at the same time and invest in real estate, send me an email in the description below. We will get you guys started. There is nothing better at making money and helping people at the same time and doing really cool projects like this. And Joe and Amy are fantastic. They're husband and wife. They are dedicated to helping people. They have unbelievable servant leader characteristics, and that's why I think this is going to be such a great house for them. So guys, as we walk through here, it's going to get a little uglier and dirtier and nastier, so I don't want to stay back here too long, but you'll see the ceiling when we walk in here too. It's peeling. So we have our kitchen. The entire kitchen is falling in. It's caving in. We need all new cabinets, all new countertops. Significant moisture is having the ceiling peel and crack. We have no water heater where the water heater should be in here. We see our washer and dryer hookups as well. So it needs a new water heater. You come in here and obviously a lot of electrical in here has been totally stripped. This is going to be bedroom number 1, or bedroom number 2, I'm sorry. Needs a new closet door, all new flooring. How's that for your door, for your bedroom? Reaching down there to grab the doorknob. Look at that. And reach down. Okay. And it had a little BS lock on the inside. So we're going to come back through the kitchen. So we've seen 2 bedrooms. You guys can see at the rear, we have another steel door, right? So another steel door on the back so nobody can get in here. A lot of plumbing sticking out of everywhere here. That's all PEX piping. That should not be here. So we'll get rid of that. We'll replumb all underneath this. This hardwood's absolutely toast. All new flooring throughout. That's your electrical service line, guys, coming from the outside. It's not hooked up to anything. That's a big problem. So everything in here needs to be done. Ceiling falling apart in here as well. So coming through here, guys, we have bedroom number 3. Same thing, but with bedroom number 3 here as well. We are going to fix all these windows. As you can tell, they're all shattered, disgusting, and miserable. We'll get rid of these as well. Disgusting floors in bedroom number 3. Needs all new doors throughout the entire house. Bathroom's a mess. New bathroom. It's actually a newer tub, which is kind of interesting, so we'll get rid of that. But coming through here, guys, bedroom number 4. And that's it. And then you can tell at the end of, so you can see we have water damage, pretty bad. You can actually see the rafters. If you go up there, you can actually see the rafters of the old tongue and groove on the roof. Okay. And then same thing in here. We have some pretty significant water damage coming through the ceiling in here as well. So, this is one of those things, guys, where it just needs a lot of work, a lot of bad history here. We're going to come in here, get this thing back off to the right. As you go back in this house, I know I'm running through. The back of that house, guys, there's so much mildew and mold from that water that's coming through the ceiling. If you look at the back of the house right now, look at the huge gaps. Look at that sunlight that you see coming through that door. So things like that, there's so much moisture that's coming through here that it's just creating mildew and rot of the wood and mold, and it stinks. Everything in here needs to be touched, and it's a big house. And it needs a lot of work on the exterior. Exterior work is always more expensive than interior cosmetic work. We got to do a ton of stuff on the exterior. all new HVAC, ductwork, insulation. The entire roof needs to be completely redecked. There's chipping paint on the house that needs to be remediated. I mean, we're talking about everything on the list. If you went down a rehab inspection checklist, you just look at this house and you just draw a line through all those check boxes, okay? But guys, again, even after saying all that, I am so excited about this opportunity. I'm so excited for Joe and Amy. I love doing projects like this. And like I said, if you guys want to do something like this too, you can. You can do it. You don't have to be afraid to take projects on like this when you have a team. If you don't have a team, you shouldn't think about something like this. You will lose money. I guarantee you'll lose money. But if you have someone like me, if you have someone like my contractors and my teams and my management companies and realtors and lenders and all my people, you make money on things like this and you don't have to worry about anything. You can take projects like this that otherwise you never would, buy them, help yourself and help somebody else. See you next time.